Trigger warning, I will be talking about grooming and James Charles.
Unequivocally deny the allegations that I sexually assaulted Jack Wright.
She's 14, and you are how old?
Found out this morning that Jaden likes Nessa, so go me.
TikTok dramas, or should I say the messy scandals that are caused by problematic teenagers, have been going viral on social media in the past few years. And
despite it being the most childish dramas you could ever see on the internet,
there's also a lot of dark secrets and terrifying stories you can find about these TikTokers, since some of them include many sensitive topics, such as SA, grooming, abuse, and cheating. It's crazy how TikTok dramas went from them making diss tracks and shading each other on social media to some of them getting exposed now for grooming children and exploiting their daughters for views and attention. I'm not sure how worse this is gonna be in the future, but all I know is 2021 has probably had the most unexpected year yet in drama in the TikTok community. Here are the biggest dramas in 2021. Let's start with rank number 5. One of the biggest dramas that went down this year is Piper Raquel's mother getting exposed for exploiting her daughter for views and money. There's a lot to unpack about Piper Raquel's dramas in 2021, but trust me, there are tons of scandals that went down in the Raquel household this year. And one of them was Piper Raquel getting called out for wearing inappropriate clothes. Yeah, despite Piper being only 14 years old, some people noticed how she has been dressing up inappropriately on her Instagram posts, since she started wearing bikinis and getting approached by old men in her DMs. Of course, Piper's mother was the only one to blame in the situation, since she was known for exploiting her daughter for views and money ever since she was a baby. And y'all, that's when people started digging into her mother's life until they found out that she had a very dark and disgusting history after a video of her making out with a teenager went viral. This situation made Piper's mother get exposed even more for being a threat to not only Piper, but her squad as well, after they were caught being hella terrified of her and more. Aside from this, Piper also got involved in a lot of dramas with her ex-boyfriends as well, after she got accused of cheating on her boyfriend when they didn't even date in the first place, and so on. All these dramas, you guys, made people interested in Piper Raquel and her squad even more, which made her blow up this year on social media. Of course, I don't think any of y'all have forgotten about this huge situation that went down in the TikTok community. Surprisingly, this ranks number 4 in this year's TikTok biggest controversies. And the weird part about this is that both Sienna and Jack weren't this important couple that people were shipping 24/7. But I feel like the internet was in shock when they both announced their breakup all of a sudden. Even Jack's friend decided to expose Sienna out of nowhere and accuse her of not only SA her boyfriend Jack, but for also having a history of verbally abusing people in high school. This made Sienna make an entire YouTube video debunking all of the fake assumptions about her.
I unequivocally deny the allegations that I sexually assaulted Jack Wright.
Until a witness decided to share a video of Sienna straight up essaying Jack in front of him while sleeping.
This video is from November 30th, 2020. Jack. As you can clearly see, that is Sienna and that is Jack passed out on the couch, unconscious.
This situation between Sienna and Jack kept going back and forth as people were confused whether Sienna had actually essayed Jack or not, since he didn't reveal this information himself. That's when so many people got involved in the situation, with even Jack's brother James posting shady statements towards Sienna confirming that she has hurt him in the past. Imagine mentioning the biggest TikTok dramas in 2021 and skipping over Jaden Hustler cheating on Mads with Nessa. I mean, I don't want to use the term cheat in this situation because none of them really cheated on each other. Although both Jaden and Mads were broken up at the time, and even Nessa and Josh were having issues in their relationship. This whole drama went down after Nessa and Jaden decided to collab in a song called La-Di-Di, which unfortunately both Jaden and Nessa found themselves emotionally connected to each other and caught feelings immediately. As expected, when Mads found out about Jaden and Nessa's secret relationship, she went on a podcast podcast the next day to reveal the information to the public and frame Jaden and Nessa as the villains in the situation.
This morning that Jaden liked Nessa, so yeah, go me. He told me over text, and I have the text, so he can't deny it.
In the majority of this situation, Mads felt that she was not only betrayed by her ex-boyfriend Jaden, but she also felt that Nessa Barrett betrayed her as well, since they used to be best friends. And y'all, this made both Mads and Josh Richards go on social media every single day and throw tons of shade towards Jaden and Nessa just to make them suffer for the huge mistake they made. The fact that James has to be involved in every TikTok drama rewind video each year is so funny to me. Despite how James Charles had a long history of predatory behavior towards minors and how he has tried forcing straight men to send him explicit pictures, this year, you guys, multiple teenagers, aka 7 victims, decided to expose James Charles for his predatory behavior after he continued talking to minors on Snapchat and trading inappropriate pictures with them, knowing for a fact that they were below 18 years old.
This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. And just for further proof, he deleted the chat. I don't know what he deleted, but that's me opening his Snapchat. So he started making the conversation very sexual and it made me really uncomfortable. And I'll post some of the stuff that he sent me now. You can't see it because it's blurry because I took it on my iPad because I don't want him to see that I screenshotted it, but I'll post it right now. He proceeded to send me explicit pictures of his body. I was getting really uncomfortable, so I told him my age. I told him I'm 16. Meanwhile, he's 21. He's a grown man. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see the, meaning my body. And after telling him, like, no, like, I'm not gonna send it to you, he kept on asking for pictures and videos of body hair and me flexing and stuff.
This whole situation made James get canceled immediately on social media after he lost tons of fans, followers, friends, brand deals, and even his career for being desperate and having an obsession with minors. Yep, this mess, aka Andrea's sleeping with a 14-year-old, is the biggest controversy that went down in 2021. And I'm not saying this because it went viral on the internet and caused chaos. I'm ranking it number 1 because the internet froze earlier this year once they found out that Andreas had been sleeping with a freaking 14-year-old. What made the situation worse about Andreas is that his brother Tony Lopez was known for grooming minors and sending unsolicited pictures of him. And of course, so many people started attacking Tony while supporting Andreas, on the other hand, for being the good brother. Until a video of a mother going off on Andreas on a phone call for sleeping with her 14-year-old daughter went viral. This was officially the end of the Lopez brothers.
And you are how old?
23.
You know what can happen to you?
I do.
You can end up in jail.
I do realize that.
After this video gained a lot of attention on social media, so many people started coming after Andreas for being worse than his brother Tony, since he had the audacity to sleep with a freaking child. And guess what, y'all? Both Tony and Andreas got sued afterwards for having sexual intercourse with underage girls. Anyways, loves, make sure to watch my previous drama recaps in case you missed it by clicking right here.